Hey guys, it's Friday, it's a new week of vlogs, and Brian should be home in like an hour. Well, I shouldn't say home, he should be, at least he should have landed within an hour, and then he'll have to go through customs and stuff, so I don't know when he'll get home exactly, but I would say in a couple hours or less, maybe. I'm so excited. It's been a long 2 weeks. He left Bratislava at 2:30 this morning, their time, and his flight doesn't land here until like 4:35 our time. Like I said, it'll probably take him another hour, you know, to get through customs and get his luggage and get home. So he's gonna be really tired. So I doubt there'll be anything else in this vlog other than what I'm gonna do before he gets home, because he's probably gonna just be dog tired. I do wanna show you what I got him for his birthday though. So if you've been following on social media, his birthday was last week while he was in Bratislava. I did sneak a card into his suitcase, so he would at least have a card to open on his birthday, but I wanted to get him a surprise. So there's a funny story behind the surprise though. I used to get him this cookie every year. He loves these giant cookies, loves them. So they're kind of like, they're not cakes, but you know, they're thick. They're not like a normal cookie. And I used to get it for him every year, he loved it. And then he stopped eating sugar so much. And so last year, I got him all this cool stuff in his stocking at Christmas, like Stolen, like really good European treats, holiday treats. And he said, you know, I don't want all these sweets, just take it to work and drop it off in your break room. So when it got to be his birthday, I did not get him the cookie, thinking he doesn't want sweets, you know, because his birthday is pretty close to Christmas. So I was like, doesn't want sweets. He was sad he did not get his cookie. I have a feeling we're gonna have the opposite this time. I think he's not gonna want the cookie, because when he travels, he's been going to the gym, he's been walking, but it's hard when you travel to, you know, when you're having to eat out so much. It's different when you're at home and you're totally controlling your food. I have a feeling he's not gonna want the cookie this time, but I didn't want to risk it after last year. I was like, they're not that expensive. It's better to get it. If he doesn't want it, I'll just take it to work. Our work break room is like a instant way to get rid of any food. It just goes immediately. So it's a good way to share food with people and not feel like you're wasting it when somebody doesn't want something. So that's what I'll do if he doesn't want it, but I'll show you what I got him. Here's the giant cookie. So to give you a little size, there's my hand, so it's really big. I wish they came in different sizes, because he probably definitely will not eat all of this. He might eat like a couple of slices, but then he'll probably be done. So I wish they made like one about half the size, but oh well. And like I said, they're not that expensive. Other than talking to you guys at the end of each video, just to express my gratitude for subscribes, likes, shares, and comments, I usually don't talk about that much. I don't want to be annoying, and I think it is kind of annoying when people just constantly ask for subscriptions. They say you should do that, but I don't know. It's just not me. It's not me. But I did want to bring up one topic, and that's notifications. So we do hope you are subscribed. If you're not, please hit that subscribe button. We do appreciate it. But if you are subscribed, but you're not getting notifications that we have a new video anymore, you also need to hit the bell. I know I've mentioned this months ago, but it's been a really long time. So I wanted to bring that up again, and they keep changing how it works. First you had to hit the bell once, then you had to hit the bell twice. Now when you hit the bell, I think it gives you a little menu. I tried to test this on someone else's subscription that I'm subscribed to, because I don't actually use notifications. I just use my subscription feed. But some people apparently really rely on the notifications, and so I went to test it on somebody else that I'm subscribed to, and it looks like when you click on the bell one time, you get a menu that lets you say, I want to be notified every time there's a video, or occasionally, or something else, I can't remember. So you definitely wanted if you want notified for every video, click the, you know, every video choice there. I just wanted to mention it because used to you get notified automatically. You didn't have to do anything. And I actually found this out through my parents. They're like, why don't I get the emails anymore that you have a new video? And this was recent. And so I explained it to them, and they didn't even know about the bell. So I figured it's worth mentioning the bell one more time, because it's been several months since I brought it up. So just click the little bell and you'll get notifications. Or if you're like me and you just use your subscription feed, then you don't need to click the bell. But if you do like the email notifications, that's a good way to get them. Good morning, it's Saturday, Brian's back, yay! And he's already been busy this morning. He already loaded up my car to go to the dump. That's exciting times, but there was all that stuff from the garage that I cleaned out. It's gotta go. So once the dump opens, it's still not late enough in the morning for that. We will take that over. And in the meantime, I bought the stuff to make Boma eggs for his homecoming. The eggs themselves turned out great, but the spinach was a bust. The package of spinach I bought is organic. Looked good from the outside, it was not good on the inside, so I picked out a few good pieces and tossed the rest. So it's spinach light, but still gonna be tasty. We're putting my new hatchback to good use. This is all the stuff that we're taking to donate or to the dump. Brian did not like the arrangement, so he, mostly him, I tried to help move this full freezer over to this side, but it's actually a better spot for it anyway, I think. So now I can pull in my car sort of where Brian's standing and be able to unload groceries out of the back and stuff. Nice. So my little bluebird friend is back, and I don't know what's up with her. That's a female bluebird. Brian said, well, I've been at the grocery store, she just keeps flying over here to the window. We don't know if she's getting bugs or if she's just confused. Hope she's okay. Now she's over there.
Looks like she's looking at us.
But she'd fly off if she could see us. I think the way the sun's glinting on the window. Aw, I just feel sorry for her. I hope she's all right. Just talked to my dad on the phone about the kooky bird, and he said she's just seeing herself and that she will eventually stop. She'll get bored, so I'm just gonna let her be. And also, what's more interesting is I saw her go in and out of the birdhouse. That is a bluebird house, but they haven't used it in years because a squirrel chewed through the hole and made it bigger, and they like the hole a certain size. So it's kind of exciting to see her going in and out. I'm hoping that means we get bluebird babies. Look who's back!
Guess what? He's back!
Yay! So he brought a big stash of candies from Europe.
This is a small stash, actually.
It is. He used to bring a lot more back with him. And if you think this is for me, it is not. It is for himself.
This is all good stuff you can't get here. It's funny, so I vlogged the day I got these. It was funny, so I was looking through the grocery store for those, and I walked, it's probably will show on the vlog, I walked right at the aisle, I probably filmed it, I didn't see it, but then I came back around the second time and found them. I would have been heartbroken if I couldn't find them.
Those your favorite?
Yep.
There's a male bluebird, and there's the crazy female that keeps headbutting our windows. Not sure if they're a pair yet or not, it's hard to tell. Good morning, it's Sunday morning. We have got an Instant Pot extravaganza going on today. Brian's gonna make some deviled eggs, which he makes the eggs in the Instant Pot. He's gonna make a frittata, which we showed in a previous week's vlog. And I'm going to make the cashew chicken I showed in last week's vlog, so I won't show the whole process again, but I'll link to that above. And then last but not least, I'm gonna try a new recipe for zuppa toscana, which is an Italian soup. It's got sausage and potatoes and kale. What's funny, I've never even had that soup before, so I guess it's kind of crazy to make a recipe for something I don't even know if I like, but I think I will like it. The ingredients sound good. But I was a vegetarian for 30 years, as a lot of you know, and so I just never had zuppa toscana because it has sausage in it. And then once I started eating meat, it's just not something I made at home, so I'm excited to try that to see A, if I like it at all, and B, how it goes in the Instant Pot.
All right, Instant Pot time, just doing some hard-boiled eggs.
Of course, since it's Sunday morning, it's salad making time. So here's Brian's salads. They're almost overflowing. And then over here, we've got my salads. Yummy. Yep, the crazy bird's back. My dad assures me that she will get bored with us after a couple of days, but so far she's like, as soon as the sun came up, she just started going at it. She just keeps going to the windows over and over. You're crazy, birdie.
Time for the frittata. And there's the finished product, the frittata. I put a little extra arugula on top. That's why you see a bunch of lettuce up top. I figured, oh, why not? We're
going to take turns with the Instant Pot. So now that Brian is done, I'm going to make the zuppa toscana. These are the ingredients right here, plus the Italian sausage, which is not pictured. I just got the mild Italian sausage from Whole Foods that they make there in-house. Instant Pot on saute mode, and now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of olive oil. And then when that heats up, I'm going to add the onion, the garlic, and the sausage. As soon as the sausage finishes cooking, which will be momentarily, I'm going to turn off the pot, add in the potatoes, the broth, and the herbs, and it's fennel and basil are the herbs, and then put it on the Instant Pot, the pressure cook mode, for 12 minutes. Since this takes one person to film and one person to put the lid on, we thought we'd show you. Brian's going to put it on for me. So we're going to pressurize it, basically put the lid on.
I win.
And then we're going to hit cancel. Then we're going to hit manual. And then raise it to 12 minutes. And then that's it. And it goes on its own, as we found out last week. 12 minutes ended, the pressure released, and we did the quick release. That's what you're supposed to do. Now we're supposed to turn it off, and we'll take the lid off, then turn it off, and put it in saute mode.
Oh.
Lots of steam.
Saute.
Yep, that's it. Just let it go. And then I'm gonna add the kale, and then when the kale begins to wilt, I'm supposed to add, I guess Brian's gonna add the kale. I'm supposed to add a half a cup of heavy cream or coconut milk. I don't actually tolerate either of those, so I'm using almond milk. So that's a substitution I'm doing. And I'm also leaving out red pepper flakes that are supposed to be in this because I don't tolerate those either. This is wholesomemalicious.com, all one word. And it's the zuppa toscana, and it is a paleo recipe, so you can just kind of Google search on that, or wholesome malicious. There's not a delicious, it's wholesomealicious.com is where the recipe is. Here's what the final soup looks like, and I just tasted it. It tastes really good. Use salt and pepper to taste at the end. It's very, very tasty. Also, I'm making shrimp fried rice for lunch. So I did make the cashew chicken, I just didn't show it since I showed it in last week's video in Instant Pot. So I've been cooking all morning. It's now 1:05. So I'm making stir-fried shrimp. This is so easy, and this is just a Carmen recipe kind of. You cook the shrimp first, set them aside. You cook them in sesame oil and a little olive oil. Then cook frozen peas and carrots. Yes, there's a joke in there, I know. And then add some garlic and fresh ginger, which I just did. And let that cook a while. And I just cook it till it looks done. I mean, I don't have any minutes to give you. And then, as I mentioned before, I like this pre-cooked rice. It's frozen from Whole Foods. And I add the rice. I'm going to throw this in the microwave, not the whole thing, but I mean some of it. Add the rice, the coconut aminos. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's just essentially like soy sauce, but it's gluten-free and it's made from coconut instead. And then I put some green scallions in, and that's it. I forgot to mention, when these veggies are done, I actually shove them to the side in the pan and scramble the eggs. So if I make it for just myself, I use 1 egg, but Brian's having this with me for lunch, so I'm using 2 eggs. I also threw in green onions at the very end, and those are done now. And so I just plate this and put a little bit of sesame seeds. I will say that this is not traditional. I use very little rice for the volume of food, a lot of shrimp and a lot of veggies. I just like it that way. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. And I'm actually going to sign off for the week today because we are going to go to the beach this weekend. Yay! And so that means tomorrow I'll need to pack and stuff. And so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. But I did want to mention that just as a reminder in case you missed the video where I talked about how we were going to bring the weekly vlogs back, but that we were going to change it up a little. So since we're going to the beach, there won't be a weekly vlog. However, there will be a Myrtle Beach vlog. So that will come out in the Monday slot. The weekly vlog would normally come out the week after you see this vlog. So I hope that makes sense. And then the week after that, we'll go back to weekly vlog. So anytime we travel for the weekend, just a reminder, like I said, in case you missed the announcement, we're gonna do just a vlog of the trip instead of a weekly vlog. And then the next week, we'll go back to weekly vlogs. So one or the other will always be in that Monday slot. Thanks for watching. As always, we appreciate subscribes, likes, shares, and comments. Until our next adventure.